Okay. What's going on? Not Leo, but could be dealing with the Leo. Virgo Libra Cusp. What's up with you? Hey, Peter. Oh, I didn't see you call. Hey. Yeah, I ain't been feeling all that well today. That ain't really why it took me so long, but I was low key waiting on Libra to come into the energy. Libra is going to be here for a while. You could be dealing with the Libra. Libra is going to be coming in strong for the next 2 days. And they'll probably be leaving out come maybe sometime Monday night to Tuesday morning. But for the most part, it's been a draggy energy for sure. And I felt it because I got Libra in my chart pretty heavy. So I kind of feel it myself. And so yeah, it's been a day. Great day though. What's up, everybody? I am Solo 69 and welcome to my channel. So I'm here to bring you your January 2023 monthly reading for Virgo Libra Cusp. For some reason now Libra want to come out super strong, even though it's slow to come. So something could be coming in slowly for you, but when it gets there, you're gonna really feel it. It's like a big bang, but it's not coming like, it's giving lava energy, like it's pouring, but it's something that sizzles and it's hot. And now I don't feel like this is really bad, but for some of you, you could feel like you're waiting on something, and it could be what when you get what you're waiting on, it may be fast movement. Um, yeah, really something coming a lot at once. Maybe you may feel like you have a load or a lot to do, but I feel like you'll be fine. Yeah. Anyway, this reading may not resonate for everyone, but feel free to check back later on and see if it makes sense to you then, if it does not make sense at this time. You can also check with your other placements as those placements come up and see what's up with those. But most of all, just enjoy the, entertainment of it all and chill with me. I appreciate everyone that pops in and shows up, coming in and allowing me to bring you this message. Thank you for showing love and support to me and my channel. Oh, thank you, Peter. Yeah, it's been a day, but I pushed through it, so hey, that's what we got to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. In the shuffle, I'm going to do a quick shuffle for you, throw some cards out and cut the cards for you, all right? So look, yeah, somebody could be thinking a lot right now, real nervous energy, really kind of uptight. This is a feminine energy stepping forward, giving this uptight energy. Something could be in limbo right now, for sure. And you could be thinking about that. Yeah, and it may be some things that you may be thinking about that you may not need to change versus things that you may need to change. Or maybe some things that you shouldn't have had changed. There's some type of transformation here that's ahead for you, though. Keep that part in mind. That transformation sound good because there is some things that you may not have gotten some full results or answers on that could have also came to an ending, like maybe ending something without telling you about it, like some type of contract. This is like even the energy of shit being took off a schedule or something like that. This could be the energy of like, somebody not coming to pick you up, but you're waiting on them still, and they never show up, but they don't call you and tell you anything. Hey, Jaquisha. So, but this is also growing from that, knowing better, not to, learning what not to expect from people. And also sometimes it's not about what we expect from others, but it's kind of about what do you expect from yourself, and putting Say, for instance, instead of waiting on a call, maybe you should make the call. Maybe somebody forgot to reach out to you. That type of energy, you know. So if you feel such a way about something, check on it. But somebody, this is giving the energy, Virgo Libra Cusp. I don't know what to call you today, but Virgo Libra Cusp. This is the energy for you. That's grow from this, know from this. Things happen for a reason, but some things we can miss our blessings. We can skip out and miss on things too now. But yeah, everything is for a reason, whether it's good or bad. Maybe you couldn't. In some positions, you may not be ready for something, versus what's coming towards you may be not good for you. You know, so maybe it's, you know, take it how you choose. Okay, with that, yeah, this is not about, you know, something is not no imagination. Something is real abundant. Not a am I tripping? It's something that's really good coming out here. Satisfying, fruitful. And you could be worried about that abundance, that prosperity energy. The desires of something that you could even be trying to manifest in the physical. Something feel like it got in my eye. I feel like it's an eyelash, y'all. So sorry about that. But and you yeah, somebody could be worried or wondering, is something over, or yeah, it's some type of abundance, something good, something that maybe they were trying to manifest. Is it really over? All right, let's get into it. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, understanding. I was not supposed to cut it then, but I did, so I'm going to just take it like this. All right, so we do have this woman here thinking, maybe it wasn't for me. Maybe I don't have the potential to do this. You shouldn't think like that. That's not thinking so positive, you know? You got to think positive. Maybe something is actually meant for you. Maybe something is just right for you, you know? Show me the message, the topic, please, for Virgo Libra Cusp energy. This is for January. Yeah, it may be something that you just may have to get used to and adjusted with, you know, especially once things are revealed to you, you know. But this is not feeling like a good start. This is a downer energy, and I ain't really feeling it. I'm gonna keep it real. Hey again, Young, what's up, Young Lover? Now, yeah, something is kind of going on in your head over and over again that you probably need to not be putting so much thought into. Let me see what's coming out for you, Virgo Libra Cusp. You accepting something too soon. Like, and this is kind of like, let me see. Yeah, but you kept this to yourself. This is a big ass secret. You accepted something too soon, but it don't feel good. It's almost like giving a give up energy. 88 is here as well. This could have a lot to do with something that you could be even working on. Something that may have, like something that you could have been putting your time, energy, tilling on to see if any results was coming out. What you put in is what you get out type energy, but you know, you haven't maybe seen anything really come out of it just yet. That doesn't mean stop tilling, you know. Every plant don't grow exactly the same, even if it come from the same garden. See. And so accepting something now, this is like not graceful. And this is something that won't age too well with you. Yeah, and it's kind of like, I don't know, there's some type of obedient energy here when it comes to accepting love and taking the next step, and then mission falls apart. And, you know, still trying to nurture it, hoping for something more, but you really just stuck in some type of illusion. This because something is not changing here. Okay, and it's looking like, yeah, something is not changing. There's no new program, nothing is changing. It's something like that. What's up, top? So what we got here is it's all about discipline. It's all about discipline for you so far in obedience. And this is not about listening to what others tell you is at the same time. More so, it can be in some cases for some of you, but it's more so about following your own obedience, following your own change, following your own, victories instead of failures. Taking those steps, you are the one that takes the steps. But taking the steps, depending on the direction, it's up to you which direction you go. And if you're going somewhere where it looks like something is not changing, then yeah, it's probably bound to fail. So it's about this disciplinary act and remaining independent. So some of you could be feeling like you could have a lack of independence, or maybe more codependent on something, or you may not even realize it. Sometimes we find ourselves in addictions. Obsessions and addictions can be kind of similar. Oh shit. Sorry to say it but oh shit. Sex is over. The sex is over. What? That's a secret. Okay, you got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy stepping forward. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Or this could be you with this Libra in the chart. Taurus energy is stepping forward a little as well. Almost like somebody got a little bit of Taurus going on. Some type of sturdy energy here in this. But it must have been like an ongoing friends with benefits, or either maybe it was just a lust thing or a fling. Maybe this is what somebody was wanting here. And something that didn't age well. This didn't age well. Okay. So, for one, I'm going to say this now. You don't have to listen to me, but a spiritual cleanse when it comes to your sacral chakra is important for you, because it's something that's revolving around that area, of your body. And however you go about this, I don't think it requires to go on and having sex with someone else or anything if you have been sexually active, because this looks like that's the case here. Something is over, but it left somebody imbalanced in this energy. And it could be knocking off your creative spark. It could be knocking off your the way that you normally are witty with coming up with things to do, spark. Maybe a flare within you. Maybe your light could be dimming. Now, some of you, it could have had a natural glow that's starting to dim. And this is like signs of it not aging well. Like if you've ever been told how your skin look pretty and stuff like that, or you just naturally know that you don't need excess makeup, you can probably see some signs in your face, starting with your skin, like the glow. Some of you may be looking at it like dry skin or something else going on. I don't know, but I'm not a damn dermatologist, okay? So that part. So yeah, this is and this is what just came out. That codependent energy and not surrendering, So this is kind of like not letting go. I need you. And denial is here. Listen to this shit outside. Confirmation? Crazy motherfucker, I guess. I don't know. But denial definitely is here. So what we got is somebody is in strong denial. I didn't realize it was that strong. But you're dealing with someone here that's like a empress in reverse energy. Now, I don't know if you could have a mother here or if this is you. or if this is someone that's, you know, there could be a pregnancy here as well. That's or maybe even someone could have lost a child, for that matter. But this is not a funny situation. It's not a joke. Somebody's heart is on the line here, and there is a lot of people, a lot of energies. I can't say people, but it's giving off energy of you know, some, you know, people feeling different about how this person feels, and they got their own reasons for it, but it's kind of like they keeping it to themselves. They'd rather say something else, but keeping the real reason to themselves. You know, so it's kind of like letting you down gently, or either making something seem okay when it's really, they don't really feel like it is. The communication is in reverse. This is like they're not telling you how they really feel or about something. Yeah, so this, damn, cornucopia in reverse. So this is not it's no win here, no reward, nothing coming out of this, you know. And somebody could be wishing something could change, wanting change, but it's not nothing down. No change. It's just ugly here and stuck in memories of yesterday. Loneliness, my way to say. They in denial like a super. Taking action, though, towards this union and staying focused, which is, you know, on yourself is important. There's this love here, self-love here, that you may not be so sure about because you don't have the full divine wisdom here. But divine wisdom is here. So it's giving me that you may not be paying close attention to it. Yeah, you could, yeah, with this high priestess earth in reverse, yeah, it makes sense because you probably have a little bit of instability going on from some things that you may not have fully walked away from because you're still in this. These cards are coming out thoroughly. I'm just gonna say it. They like, what? I really ain't even got to think into this. I'm just looking at this point. But it's like the indecision of this, you know, about being deceived, or is this where you really want to be? Type energy, which is, okay, success. This is a windfall. Okay, let's go. Now, let's keep going. The codependency definitely is here. Someone needs to surrender. Surrender. Hope that y'all having a good night, though, so far. Keep in mind that this reading, even though I'm pinpointing and trying to stay zoomed in on Virgo Libra Cusp, any one of you y'all are welcome into this message, okay? So you can do whatever you want to do, and that's what you are about to see. But right now, it's kind of like, I don't know, you're like a plant right now that's outgrowing a pot. Yeah. That's you. And once you get put into this new pot, because see, you have a good keeper, you know, I guess plant keeper or gardener or something. Once they put you into this bigger pot, you're going to expand. And that's what it's looking like, you know. But you're going to realize, I ain't going to say that they're going to, but you can't put yourself in the pot. So something you got some type of help with the Lord. Surrender to the Lord. You hear me? You know, if anything, I feel like you being codependent on something else and you're not surrendering to God, what God is trying to show you on something. And this could be that's why you're studying your growth right now. Because the growth is here, but it's in reverse. And so that's definitely being stunted. And it's not allowing, you got miracles in reverse too. So it's not allowing these miracles to come through. And it's about maybe, actually showing some type of love, or not even that, but just more so looking at it from both perspectives instead of just one. They always say that two heads are better than one. So when you got two opinions, instead of going against them, maybe they can actually both make sense. Let's go ahead and see, but is somebody about to realize that they can do what they really want, whatever they really would set their mind to doing. But right now, they still in this area of this codependency here that they haven't fully, let go of yet. Show me more for Virgo Libra Cusps, please. Ain't no talking about it. you know. And also somebody need to be shown a little bit more appreciation, even, you know, with words. Sometimes words really do help, you know. In most cases they do, honestly, especially if it's really from the heart. You ain't got to be in love with somebody to show them how you appreciate what they've done or how they've been there, or, you know, just them being them, you know. Some people can make your day without even trying to, and those are those real blessings, you know. Let's talk about it. Yeah, something is not over, but somebody want to be showed a little bit more appreciation. It ain't gotta be retired. You ain't gotta call it quits just because, oh, you don't know how to say thank you in the proper way or show that you respect what I do or something. But this got something to do. Romance just came out, so it's got something to do with love for most of you. Maybe not all, but in this case, it's coming out. So this is being highlighted, and somebody's patience as well. Wow. Okay, so somebody is like either not, I don't know, somebody could be a little too prideful and emotionless about some things, and it's like about wanting, but they want their guard, like you to let your guard down or something. But it's like, nah. It's almost like trickery, if you ask me, because would you naturally let your guard down to somebody coming at you in that type of format? Would they have to put on a mask to, you know, get you to let your guard down so they can get through that type of door, you know? Because, nah. So this person, you know, I don't know. It's giving somebody wanted you to lose ambition on being happy with something. You know, really, that's how people want you to feel too. Like you only belong with them or need to be with them, or they only right or something like that. I don't know. There's no me without you, or there's no you without me, more energy. Not the other way around, me without you. But that's how they would probably want you to feel. So somebody seem like they in the middle of a drill moment. And when I call it a drill moment, it starts at the top of the head, you know? It's solid. But when you're drilling something, depending on the drill that you're using, you're digging in someone's brain, you know, to where you start being all in their head. And it can go pretty deep. You know, before you know it, the hole is there. The hole is there. So somebody definitely is in their pride or ego here. Yeah. They ain't gonna change. Yep. Yep. But I will say, it don't matter how much a person could be in their pride or ego and what they show, because that's kind of like I say, that's like a mask in a way to me, a denial, you know. But deep down, it's kind of like lack of confidence as well, or, you know, people can cover insecurities pretty well these days. That's natural though, you know. You know, some people understand it because they've already dealt with those insecurities within themselves, so they can see it, you know, feel it on you too, if they have already dealt with it. Some people, they don't ever want to face their insecurities, so therefore they have a hard time dealing with them. Hey, Earthling. Uh-oh. So we got some healing here. There's definitely needing to be seen, or that's being seen, and somebody's fixing some type of agreement, some type of contractual work, and it's like they really want to cross over into a new beginning. Like, I've done what I needed to do here. So this could be like the end of a contract, and this is like a healing moment from this contract, because they, you know, if you didn't tilt a garden, a nice garden, even, man, especially if you didn't overworked and ain't really got, you wind up getting kicked out the garden. I ain't gonna even say kicked out, but because that was your garden. So, but sometimes stuff can happen. Birds fly over, stuff pop up that just, jump in your garden and make you have to overly work some things. Maybe it's the soil, maybe it's the land that it was on. But you still, the thing about that, because it's giving me that. Like, it's your garden, so it ain't like nobody can just take it from you. But you can't have pests and all that little stuff come creeping and crawling up in this thing, and eating alive at your plants and messing with your stuff and digging holes and making burials and stuff in the ground and messing up your shit, stealing your stuff and all of that stuff. So, but you still managed to fulfill and complete that side of the gate, though. And so that it makes me feel like, yeah, you put in a little extra work that you probably shouldn't have had to put in. And maybe if you got a couple of extra scratches, cuts, and bruises from being down on your knees too long, tilling shit. Trying to keep it together when you got shit here trying to help tear it apart. Just invading your garden. That's pretty much what that's about. But you finished it. Enough to still go over and look over and say, look, and peep game. Now you got a new weapon under your belt. Now you know what you're capable of really doing. Now you know if somebody come trying to jump in your garden and, manipulate it, mess it up, pee on it, whatever they want to do, you got something for that ass. Because what you don't know, now you know. And now you're going into a new land, a new garden, you know what to take with you. It's lessons with everything. It's how you use them, though, And so healing this contract, or this contract is healing and allowing this contract to be up, or this healing is bringing in one. Somebody is not, hey, it's time to get on down to the new one. So let's see. I don't know. It's definitely a new blank canvas here for you. And that's good. That's the whole, reason why this is a blackout reading, because it's about blankness. And what is it to really be kind of focusing towards, What is it that you're heading? This is the beginning of the year, so they say. So, what's ahead for you? You got abundance peaking. What does Virgo Libra Cusps need to look forward to? You guys, yeah, this is a vision. You need to give yourself more credit, baby. You need to give yourself a little bit more, because your choices that you're here to make, you got people around you that's really childish, really for real, and they bring confusion, hostility, issues, and stuff. And, it's okay to be the black sheep. It's okay to stand out in that type of way. It is. And be honest with yourself. Because somebody, I don't know, God can see you. So if God can see you doing it, God wants you to be able to see that your independence is your independence. So accepting something like this, because thinking that that's just what it is, that's just what you deserve, that's just what it's going to be with anybody, at any situation, any place you go, any car you drive. Yeah. You're really giving yourself less credit of yourself than you should. Like, you deserve more than that, to know that it's more. Now, I don't know what you got going on, but this childish energy here, and these issues, this raising up this ruckus shit. People they literally want you to join in with them. And look, the choice This is that adult children in reverse for hostilities in reverse, and let's do it together. Clearly, like I said, the reading is really speaking. It's not making me think at all, or even it's really just talking for itself tonight. Straight hit or quitter, and some time is up for this. It's time to heal this energy from with all ages of this situation, all regardless to this basically all four corners of your earth, not just this section. It's time to go get a full tune-up on your vehicle. Not just go get this piece fixed and then let this piece start wearing and turn a little more. No, let's go get a full body tune-up. All four corners of the earth is being called to be. It's just like, so you won't regret this balance that you're coming in. You had too much patience. Too much patience. And, whoever I'm talking to, you've been letting God, okay, I'm a God, you say, I'm going to give you a chance. Show me. You've been too patient to give up. Yeah. Too long. And I know that feeling, and I know that feeling, and I be damned. For real. Especially when you've been on God's time with it. And the only thing we can do is mess it up for ourselves. When you getting the signs to go towards, to the right shoulder, and then something trying to knock you and come back to the left. When a person normally stand beside you, they stand to your right. When they draw a line, it's programmed. So there's a giving here that's to keep you from movement. And moving in reverse, right? Go to the bottom part. Movement. I'm telling you, this is straight to the point tonight. It's not, and I'm kind of glad because, they let me know that God know how I feel as well, because I'm not feeling so well. But at the same time, I still want to make sure y'all get y'all message on time. That's what I'm gonna do. But this is like, you gotta. It's some boy. It's a lot of denial. Somebody got somebody wrapped up, boy, like a string on a finger. Not even gonna lie. Okay. Oh, then you got romance in reverse because it don't. Look. Why am I ain't gotta say much. Door to romance in reverse, patterns in reverse, honey. Come on now. Then you got parental care in reverse at the bottom, along with a challenge that you stuck with, because you may have there could be a parent here, like I said earlier. So there's some lust here with that, but it's like, I don't know, it's not what they want, or it's not what, I don't know what that's about. There's some lust here with that, though. Now, 33 in reverse. Somebody is like, okay, that's a master number. Okay, somebody beautiful, honey. But that's a master number, but somebody, this is not so, it's giving incomplete energy. Yeah, somebody is pretending. And then you got this beautiful potential here that's being actually, wow, because it's actually like an empress high priestess. And this beautiful potential coming from this person is actually being treated as a joke. They're being laughed at. Shit ain't funny though. It's not even though. It's not. They're not. This is like they don't see clearly, so it's kind of like not really making their mind up about detaching from from that energy. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's laughter about you. And people don't know how strong you are And you actually, I'm just going to be honest, you also kind of throwing off the energy of you not recognizing your own strength as well. So, but when I say people don't know how strong you are, it's because if you're not recognizing your own strength to do certain things, it's like you walking in discombobulation. And it can be like that. You can be a strong manifester, a strong, powerful person, like when it come down to the way that you use your words and techniques or whatever, however you do. You bring things towards you, in your life. But you could be really stopping your own self being in certain vibrations and disconnecting yourself from, the Most High. So it's kind of like once you get into some type of balance, that balance. And then remember I said something about the sacral chakra earlier and being in balance, and it was about you needing to balance that out. So it's like once you get into that balance, it's you good. But it's I don't know. I feel like, to that point, it's like when you don't get into that balance, you're not manifesting. When you start, you will know because things will start working and turning for you. But when you lean to the left, it's like a swerve in a road. And of course, it's just the same with the frequency of it. So, I mean, you can waver, like, yeah. Somebody eyes though. I got some pretty eyes. Are really nice eyes for the males. For the males, have compassion here. Instead, to receive a message, enjoying forces. This is abundant as hell. It's about having compassion to receive the message. So you're dealing with a warrior here. Somebody who's going to fight their way through some things. Somebody's going to get the job done. And even if they got to do it by themselves, this person is walking with angels or other, I don't know. But yeah, I'm saying angels, to the point to where they are protected and get, when they need to have that extra. It's like I used to tell people, and I will say it every now and then, so when you're in a hectic situation, that's when you can be at your best sometimes, But this is about joining forces here, because this is also about, not being at your best, and maybe somebody is there to help you become, get up out of that and give you that motivation or what you need to help you become your best or aim towards that. It take a while sometimes, but everybody's path ain't the same, and you cannot go based on the next person's journey or they walk either. But that, if a person can, if you can join forces and come together, have compassion for a situation, somebody got compassion for you, somebody is acting like they don't want to take that risk. And it's given, it's like walking on eggshells, rigid as hell. Ooh. It's like the message is being blocked. It's kind of like I don't even want to hear it. No. Let me explain. I don't want to hear it. No. This could definitely be apparent for some of you. Hopefully I'm talking to an adult, but this could be somebody that's maybe childish or having a childish moment. I'm not sure. This could be your child, wanting you to have compassion for something. And maybe maybe this is something maybe you're stagnating them. I'm not gonna lie, because I did speak about the pot and growing and moving to another pot and stuff. So I don't know. This parent energy is really starting to show up a little more. But to me, the parent of this all should be God, our Father, God, because that's the signs and stuff that I don't know. Show me where else this door. Look, it's here. The gate is open for you. You're about to see. You don't know right now. Everything may look in limbo for you, but the gate actually just opened, right? And it's open now. But the sun is coming in. Yes. Ooh. And the sun coming in with love, with Archangel Raphael coming in to take care of some things, bring some healing in, give you some courage, give you some strength. The sun is coming in real strong. Some of you could be a Leo. Somebody need to learn how to trust the they feelings, they intuition over feelings, because it's somebody really getting that shit a little bit blended. It's giving a slight blend, like, I don't know, it's giving a weird ass blend here, almost like somebody's like making a heart over head decision, but it's more so the intuition is really telling them something, but the heart is telling them something, but the way that the heart is speaking to them is making them think that it's the intuition telling them what the heart is really telling them. But it's giving me, like, when I say the intuition, because I don't feel like this is like a mindful decision. I feel like this is more of it's giving like intuitive. I don't know. Now it's spiritual growth here that someone is still working on, still trying to master and figure out. But it's hard to receive the messages if you haven't went through this rebirth and allowed it. The gate is open once again. So it's something about see you on the other side, type energy. Not talking about a death, but talking about going through the gate. And that's when you're going to start, because Archangel Gabriel is on the other side of the gate, waiting to give you a message, like an envelope. You only can get it over there. You can't reach over the gate. Like, just holler at me. Just, tell me what it is. Open it for me. You can't do all that. It's funny to me. All right. So, yeah. And it's kind of like that pride energy stopping somebody from their abundance successfully, too. They get tied the fuck up. And understanding is all I need. They tired of looking for understanding because they want to be respected. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. But they go into somebody trying to gain respect from what's not respected, I guess. Can't get respected everywhere, and you can't demand it either. If somebody don't want to respect you, okay. You just ain't got to deal with them. Get some rest. Just came out, honey. You don't have to deal with them. Be honest with yourself. Honesty is here. The flame, High Priestess of Fire, energy. The flame is in reverse, though. It's, because this flame could be either going out or it could be being misused, And this is more so giving me being misused, because the first card that was really showing itself was about your sacral chakra in reverse. And that can take a creative spark out of you. That's your flame. And that keeps the heat going within the rest of your every chakra has a meaning, even the ones that don't get talked about too much. But that's one of your most important chakras. It's connected to your root. And that's why that instability is here as well. So it's like when one thing is out of pocket, yeah, it goes all the way back to me having one little bitty ear infection and missed a cycle, felt like I was walking sideways, like my body had a slant to it, and I was completely literally off balance. And you can feel it. Have y'all ever had that feeling and had to ask a doctor, like, why? And it lets you know something's wrong. But you feel like your body is slanted for real. You can actually feel it. For some situations anyway. That ear infection did it for me. So, yeah. Now, let's see, because you're definitely being told to let that go. But you got Archangel Michael on the other side of the gate with the envelope for you. Okay? Now, what happens then for my Virgo Libra cusp energy? Shh. People gonna be on the other side of the gate trying to jump over them crawling creature crawlers that's trying to eat up they're gonna try to do that, but they're not gonna be able to free themselves and get out. This is a different type of gate. They can't get in. So you won't be have to worry about tilling so hard. You still gotta till and build, yeah. It's an empty canvas for you to fill. But you ain't got to worry about people, like say for instance, it was a piece of paper, people walking by dropping stuff, throwing food on your stuff, and you still got to draw and create on that same piece of paper. But you got to make it where you got to hide this or fix this or do this just to make it right. You don't have to worry about that part no more. Nurturer. But you got some envy motherfuckers. They gonna be envious, baby, and that's okay. Let them. From a distance, they're gonna be on the other side of the gate. What can they do over there? Be mad. That's it. They can throw stuff, but I think you over there with Archangel Gabriel. He ain't finna let nothing hit you. He over there giving you an envelope. Everybody knew that them people was gonna be them people, them pests and parasites and what all that little stuff that's trying to eat your garden up and destroy it. These angels already knew they was gonna be trying to get over there too. They like zombies. They not thinking straight. They just think they can they going after the greed of what they want, not what they see and what's right and they ain't thinking. Okay, envy is overcrowding that, and there's a promise or a secret plan here. Or wait, hold up. Now, oh my God, okay, you've called something towards you and it's here. Okay, but I see it. Whoever I'm talking to, you made a promise to keep this to yourself. I'm going to help you keep it to yourself. But I definitely would say you called it. I'm not going to speak it out loud. I see it. Congratulations. You called it. And, it's on its way. So, and you've been working on it in secret. No one knows. Nobody knows it but me. I'm talking about me because I know. I'm just not going to say nothing. Okay, so Pisces energy is stepping forward as well. This Pisces may not be so happy they may actually be afraid of something. Yeah, wishing it away, trying to, rebuke it. I mean, it's possible. I got rebuked. Somebody rebuked me over some hair products because I wanted my hair products back. I got rebuked in the name of Jesus for that. People rebuke people all the time. But you can't be using God like that, man. People learn, though. I'm not the one to teach you that lesson, though. Especially for stupid stuff. Because that was dumb as hell. Anyway. So this Pisces is looking like they are rebuking something. Or, I don't know. They're not happy with it at all. Excuse me. Hold on. Forgiveness. It's love. It's about love. Something is over though. It's like this is just in the air floating. They rebuking the angel of love though. That's well respected. There's understanding. They all tied up in some type of unfulfillment though. So, and they're not as strong as they think. So they're not, and they stuck there with it. And it's actually causing them some issues because they don't know how to forgive well. This person needs to learn how to learn forgiveness. This Pisces. In time we do. Sometimes it's hard, Now you just got to be understanding. And sometimes it's about recognizing that you're having a hard time forgiving something. Because some people don't recognize it. Or they don't acknowledge it to themselves. Like, I'm not gonna just forget that, right? I can't just forget. I can over time I will, but not right now, or something like this, and maybe somebody's saying that they forgave something and they really haven't, or maybe someone, you may feel like this about you. You may feel like you want forgiveness and someone hasn't forgiven you. I'm pretty sure they have. Well, maybe not. Shit, I don't know your life. I would like for them to, for you. Maybe that sound better. Let's get ready to close you out. And I appreciate you, Virgo Libra Cusp, for chilling with me as well. It's just, you got a transformation here. It's clear to see, but once again, it's something about you digging and you're tilling something, but this transformation is already here. This is kind of like you so busy trying to run behind these little pests and get rid of them. You ain't even realizing your garden is finished. It's giving that. Yeah, it's over. Transformation. You're good. You're wrapped. Okay, it's over. But you still got pests and shit that you just fighting off like, yeah, bitch, yeah. Yeah, it's keeping you where you feeling restless, maybe about it, a little on edge, and that's okay. But you can relax. Okay, you being told you can relax, it's okay. But I can understand that because it's a fight or flight. And I know that feeling, so I get it, and sometimes even when the storm is over, you still can feel it in you. You still gotta, you just imagine getting wrapped up in a tornado and it threw you somewhere and you landed safely, but you was in that bitch in the air. You gonna be traumatized for a minute, you ain't be looking around and stuff. Every time the wind blow, you scared as shit. You know what I'm saying, for a minute. And for whoever may have dealt with that type of energy, I'm not trying to make fun of that. I'm definitely using you as an example, though, because, yes, but, yeah, God be with you. It's all good. Okay. So heavenly signs are here, and I think I'm gonna end this with that. Something is not. A door is being closed, forbidden. Okay, that gate. Once you cross through it, you can't go back. That door is closed. That's like an abomination. It's given because it's almost like it's fumed up with. Even though the garden is full over there and it may be luscious, you have no responsibility over there no more when you leave. You know what I'm saying? Your responsibility ain't got nothing to do with what pesticides and stuff come in and corrode it and mess it up or bring gangrene energy. I don't even know where that come from. It's a garden. How you get gangrene in a garden? But maybe somebody came in with some razors and stuff. I don't know. This sounds like some drug addicts and stuff to me, low key, but it's giving nasty, giving kind of corrosion. But it's like you cannot go back and fix that. You cannot look back and say, well, I remember when I was over there doing, tilling that garden, and that garden was looking good. So I want to at least let me go back and help. No, that you can go get you're gonna end up getting infested and infected. You don't want that. So the best thing for you to do is focus and concentrate on the new garden and build, create. And they gonna keep trying to pry their way towards you. But as long as you focus and concentrate on the new garden and you don't look back, you ain't got to worry about them coming your way because your protection. Now, if you look back, your protection will be like, what you looking at? They gonna look back. You don't. As long as they backs are turned because they watching you move ahead, they solid. It's like brick walls. Ain't nothing on none of them little pesticides and none of that bullshit gonna get through their garden. Get through them backs. Them bitches turn into some stone walls for real. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and release this. Wait. Shit, I forgot. Hold on. Strength is here. Yes, through the challenge, because it's going to still be a challenge. It's not going to be easy, especially to till a whole new garden again. It's not going to be easy, but it can be done, right? Of course, because you can do it. You just can't, you can't, you can't bring everybody along. You can't be like, I like that little snail right there. Okay, if the snail don't, if that motherfucker can be causing infection, like them from over there. Say hey, send them a letter or something. I don't know what to tell you, but and somebody is upset because I just got fired up out of nowhere, and I'm literally at the end of this reading. So somebody just got very fired up. Don't know what to tell you, but okay. Y'all, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for chilling with me. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and get these upcoming messages and future events that we will be doing, okay? And yeah, I'll holler at you later. Deuces.